morning, and welcome to the Universalist Church, in which love is the spirit. We're glad you're here in the sanctuary or anywhere in the world, and especially those visiting or returning after a time away. I'm Joe Wilson, one of your representatives on our Board of Trustees. If you're a visitor, we hope you'll talk with our welcome team or visit our webpage, www.westhartforduu.org, to learn more about us. Our guest book or online contact page will help you get into our electronic mailing list. Our electronic communications are the best way for us to stay connected with you, and we look forward to helping you become part of the Universalist Church. Today is Music Sunday. You can see it all around us. Today they'll be focusing on the music of Cesar Franck. Jen Krebsbach will be our liturgist today, and Dr. Patricia McKee couldn't be here, so I'm going to call your attention to the insert that's in your order of service, and I'll share that with you. Occasionally, we host special Sunday services for our volunteers who otherwise teach during worship. Allows them to anticipate attending in the church. So a few times a year, including today's special service, we break from our morning church school so that all of our member volunteers may worship together here. We have some options for families with younger children. We understand that it can be challenging for younger attention spans. Since church school isn't in session today, we're providing some other options. Following a time for all ages, which will be a little later in the service, parents may accompany their child in the family library on the second floor, where a simulcast of the service is already streaming. Also, the first floor pre-K classroom is open for free play. Either option requires a parent to stay with their child. In addition, the nursery is fully staffed today. We have 2 persons there, and it's open as usual for ages 0 through 3. Now, right now, we're in the season of colds and flu and COVID. If you're unvaccinated or would prefer to wear a mask, our ushers have masks available for you, and we're happy to share. After worship today, we'll have fellowship in Fisk Hall and through Zoom. If you need help finding your way to Fisk Hall for our fellowship hour, just ask any member of the church how to get there, or follow the herd. That'll get the job done too. Just look for someone wearing a Universalist Church name tag. You can find the link for Zoom in the weekly news and on our Breeze calendar. And now, I invite you to take a moment to turn off these mobile phones, which I just remembered to do. Turn off your email, put away all those keyboards, and settle in for a terrific, dynamic Music Sunday worship. Thank you.
And now, for our chalice lighting, please join us if you are at home or anywhere. The chalice is the container, the space where the musicians and the listeners gather. The oil is the fuel, the hours of practice and the life experiences of everyone in the room. The wick is the instruments and the vocal cords through which the music will flow. And the flame is the music which is created as if by magic. When the instruments are lifted, the breath is inhaled, and the downbeat is nodded. May this flame ignite the music within us all. Our opening hymn this morning is number 226 in the gray hymnal. Please rise in body or spirit in the sanctuary or wherever you are as we sing together. Number 226. Remain standing and join us in the Unison Affirmation. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Please be seated. And now, as you know, Patricia is not here, so a time for all ages will be read today by Poppy. Now let me get this set for you, okay?
There once was a village that was suffering from a long drought. It had not been rained for months and months. The village went so long without rain that the people were starting to go hungry because of bad harvests. One day, a group of musicians traveled into the village, offering to play for money or for dinner and a place to sleep overnight. But the villagers were so upset about the drought, no one felt like listening to music. But the beautiful music can help overcome problems, big and small, said the musicians, but no one believed them. The musicians thought it was strange that it would not rain because the skies were full of clouds. It's been cloudy like this for many months, but not a single drop of rain has fallen, the villagers told them. Don't worry, we'll bring rain to the village, the musicians responded, and they began rehearsing on the top of the highest mountain. Everyone who heard the beautiful music was so curious, and they went up to the mountain. When a large crowd gathered, the musicians began to perform a special song. From their instruments came small, playful musical notes that rose and rose into the clouds. The music was so joyous, happy, and fun